Yay! Oh, thank God.
That boulder.
So he can actually move it? You kind of smell like a baka. Eren Yeager.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
Today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 13 of Attack on Titan, Primal Desire, The Struggle for Trost, Part 9.
Part 9 of The Struggle for Trost.
We're still struggling.
If you have been enjoying the series, make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below for Attack on Titan reactions every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, check out the Patreon linked in the description below to see those episodes as early as I can post them. Check out the link in the description below to join the Patreon. I think that's about it. Are we excited for episode 13 of Attack on Titan?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Way to go, tracking everybody down. Great job. Maybe I won't die.
I hate them so much.
Oh, not a big fan.
What are we going to do, Captain? We're all that's left. We fall back to the boulder.
So they're defending Eren.
Yeah.
Five Titans approaching from the gate, sir.
That's the thing,
God,
with that
this
hole
gate
open, they'll
is
just keep coming.
just really need a gate.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All clear, I'll never make it out alive. I've got to do something.
John! His gear is busted.
What's happening?
Why can't someone toss him gear?
Damn it!
Well, what gear?
Come on!
Their own?
Be here.
Then they'd be stuck up on the wall.
John, look out!
Oh boy. Well,
Okay.
Marco came down.
Marco, what the hell are you doing?
Marco, why didn't you just kill the Titan?
Maybe
Okay,
getting the
there we go.
attention.
Thank
Okay.
you. I apologize, Marco. That was a good idea.
Yeah, I'm forgetting like most of what happens here.
Very
You
cool.
gotta go be the hero.
It's fun to rewatch. Ooh.
What? Why is the trigger so stiff?
Kill it,
Oh, so they did
please.
come down. Nice.
How is that easier than doing the...
Waiting for? Get out of there!
Oh my god. Wait, did that thing just die? What?
Oh, it's diving upside
I
down.
don't know. Wait, this one's going so fast. Why? None of the other ones dive or care.
Ooh.
You idiot's got a death wish!
Don't even start, man. Yeah, you scared the hell out of me.
I'll be damned.
Oh boy. What could this be?
The Eren Titan? Yay! Oh, thank God.
That boulder
So he can actually move it?
on the move.
Okay, so not only is he a controllable Titan, he is like super strength.
Look
Other
at
than like
this.
regular
Look
Titan.
At this.
Good God. But the eyes are still glowing. Interesting. So my theory doesn't hold. Armin, you did it.
Came out of it somehow. We're set.
He's lifted up the boulder.
To the end. As long as we've got his back while he heads for the wall.
Oh my
Victory will be
goodness.
ours.
All right. Here we go.
So they just
not
have
like I
to,
haven't seen
who's
this.
that?
That's the commander.
Defend him!
Okay.
To the last man if that's what it comes to!
Okay, cool. I thought that was gonna be like a
I don't want a
whole thing.
Just intensity.
Exactly. I thought he was like mad for a second.
So they're gonna
Oh
defend
my god, so
Eren.
everyone, oh my god, and this is the first good news they've had, like, ever.
Literally.
That's an order!
Like, the first concrete good news.
It's literally a game changer because he could lift that boulder.
God, and they're all
What
coming.
are you doing? The ugly sons of bitches
leeches have lost all interest in us! We need to get close enough to grab their attention! Hey, big guy over here!
What do you think of that?
Walking away? Maybe you want us to shove our
I mean, it
blades
makes
right
sense.
up
Like, they...
Like, what'd you say to me?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
God. Oh, God, they're huge.
All right! Make a beeline for the buildings!
They're insane. Setting foot down there is suicide. If they get cornered somewhere, there'll be nothing they can do.
Yeah, I know. Let's move out.
Here we go.
Follow Team Vis-a-Vis!
Come on. We need to go.
How are we feeling about Eren lifting the rock and them defending? How are you doing?
This is incredible. I cannot believe he came out of it. That's amazing. I cannot believe he was able to lift that boulder.
Crazy.
I'm concerned now that all the Titans are going for him, which is not ideal.
Yeah, why do you think that's happening?
I think it was like the same thing that happened last time, where as soon as he started fighting other Titans, they like perceived him as a threat.
Ah, okay.
Over here! Come get me!
I mean, work smarter, not harder. You don't have to kill them all, just run them away from Eren.
Yeah.
He is shredded.
Like I'm about to buckle under the weight. Mikasa, Armin,
So he's thinking.
So he can recognize them.
get to the rooftops. You've been killed.
Hey, what's the matter? Can't catch me? You never will with that attitude!
Damn, he really about to rock my shit.
Oh!
No! No.
You never will with that attitude.
Damn
Oh! Did you see that? Dang. Montana's getting desensitized to the crazy deaths. I think early you would have been like freaked out.
Well,
Outside.
We're born free. All of us. Free. Some don't believe it. Some try to take it away. To hell with them. Water like fire. Mountains of ice. The whole bit. Lay your eyes on that, and you'll know what freedom is. That it's worth fighting for. Fight to live. Risk it all for even a glimmer of real freedom. It doesn't matter what's waiting outside the gate or what comes in.
no.
It doesn't matter how cruel the world
I forgot.
can be or how unjust. Fight.
Well, that's sad.
Fight. Fight. Fight.
They're continuing to fight.
There's still one ahead of us.
I'll take care of it!
They,
Out of the way.
Wow. All right.
got the eyeball.
That'll work.
They gotta get it out of the way too. Well, I guess you could
You
step
could just
over
step
it.
over
yeah.
him.
Can you believe this plan?
It's working. Look, he's doing.
All right.
Wow. So it worked.
They plugged the hole.
Holy shit. They
They
did it.
stopped it.
So they have an interlude now. Oh,
Comrades, your sacrifices weren't in vain.
that is exactly it.
Mission success.
We have made history. This day belongs to humanity.
Definitely yellow smoke, sir. Oh my god. The mission was a success.
Deploy all reinforcements. Bring the elite squad home.
Mission success. Lots of things happened, but we finally plugged the hole. What do you think?
I just can't believe it worked. There were so many moving parts, so many unknowns, and yet they did it.
A little tear bending in the moment.
Did cry a little bit. I'm just so happy for them. But also, it's kind of far from over, right? Because that's a very temporary measure, but at the same time, they needed a break so badly.
What do you think is temporary about it?
There's still Titans inside the walls. It's certainly easier now. There aren't more constantly flooding in, but they're still really big and really dangerous. But when does the Colossal Titan come back? When does the Rocket Titan come back?
Rocket Man, burning out his fuse out of everyone.
Like, everything that they're doing is very much like holding off until the next thing. You know, they have not yet been able to go on the offensive. This isn't even the offensive. This is blocking a hole, but now they have the opportunity for something that could potentially be offensive.
Mind the stragglers! Ackerman,
Yeah,
pull
because
back!
there's still
With
more.
all due respect, I'm not withdrawing until I recover Eren! Armin! How is he?
Unconscious and scorching to the touch. There we go. We have to get him off the wall.
I don't understand. Why is...
Damn it.
What's...
He's fused to the carcass. I can't work your brain.
Then we cut. Wait, we don't know what that might do!
Oh.
Kind of a far fall off that Titan.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh. Hi there.
Ugly.
Levi, baby. Did you know immediately it was him? Come on.
I did.
Who's that?
The wings of freedom.
Remember, Erwin got word that they needed help and they went back to the
Pay
city.
attention, kiddos. This is the part where you explain to me exactly what it is I'm looking at.
Levi is on the scene.
After
All right.
thanks to the coordinated efforts of the Scout Regiment and the Garrison Regiment's Corps of Engineers, Wall Rose once again stood as a bulwark against the Titan hordes. It was a full day's work dispatching the Titans who remained corralled within Trost's perimeter, during which the wall-mounted cannons fired ceaselessly. Most of the Titans nearest the wall were wiped out by explosive shells. The few that remained once the smoke cleared were summarily cut down by the Scout Regiment. During the so-called cleanup operation, 2 Titans, a 4-meter and a 7-meter,
What did they do to their
alive
legs?
and successfully restrained. However, all told, 207 people were either dead or missing. 897 were counted among the injured. So while the reclamation of Trost represented the first true victory for humanity in its fight against the Titans, too many soldiers had fallen for celebration to be in order.
Mm-hmm. Just a little point. What do you think of the 2 Titans they captured?
I don't like looking at them. I'm gonna say it. They're ugly, and I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like looking at it. In terms of like potential future directions, I don't know what it is that they would be able to get from having 2 Titans locked down. Like, because it's like kind of dark. But they learned that the like life source or whatever is in the back of the neck. You know, you get that. Theoretically, if you were able to like dissect a Titan, you would find other things that could potentially be useful. However, they do this like evaporation thing, so they could potentially be studying that.
Well, anyway, I can't say anything.
You can't tell me anything. Wait.
Is that Marco?
If you have a name for this one,
Are you
it'd be helpful to
serious?
pass it along.
I wondered where he was, but he's not the sort of guy who you know. Marco, what happened? No, Somebody saw it. Had to have. Somebody knows how he went out.
I need his name.
What's
We
with
don't
the
have time for
masks
this.
happening right now?
They're dealing with a lot of dead people. I think it's
Please,
like
Oh, I see.
You understand? It's been 2 days since we
But
boarded the
Marco
hole in
is
Wall
dead.
Rose. That's too long. We're nowhere near accounting for all the dead. Unless these poor souls are dealt with soon, an epidemic is likely to break out.
Oh.
We're the first line of defense against secondary disaster. We'll lament the fallen after we've done our jobs. Is that understood?
He was a member of the 104th Cadet Corps, captain of Squad 19. Marco,
But, duly noted then. Thank you, Cadet. I appreciate the help. Continue.
God, this is heartbreaking.
Yeah, so Marco died. And that's sad.
What the fuck?
Leftover Titan vomit. Apparently they don't have a digestive tract, so once they've had their fill of people, they upchuck them like hairballs.
That's sick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
contrition does them no good. What they need is a proper burial.
It's sad.
Really sad show. In jail?
Any questions?
That's Commander Ervin. What's he doing here? Captain Levi? Where am I?
I think it's obvious. Let's just call it a dungeon. You're currently in the custody of the military police. We were granted permission to see you only just now.
Where'd you get that?
Off of you. Don't worry, you'll get it back. Let's talk home. Specifically the good doctor's cellar back in Shiganshina. Pretty big secret in there, right? About the
How does he
Titans.
know about that?
Yeah, I think so. That's what Dad said anyway.
Must suck having your dad and your memory MIA at the same time. Unless, of course, that's just a cover story.
Enough.
No, it
We've been over
sucks.
this already. We know he has no reason to lie. And that's all we know. How about you shed a little light on things for me by telling us your intentions?
My what? What do you mean?
Here's the lay of the land, my friend. If we want to pay your dad's cellar a visit, we have to venture back into Shiganshina. Sealing the breach there as we did in Trost would be the smart way to go about it, don't you think? Naturally, we'll need your special powers.
So they want to seal the other breach.
Any way you slice it, the Titans deciding our fate. It's been conjectured that the Colossal and the Armored Titan are more or less the same as you. It's why I ask
Meaning
your
what?
intentions.
In
They could be the key to turning the tide forever. You could save us.
What do you make of that?
that they're like you, that they're being controlled by a person. Like that's the that's the obvious thing, but like no, that's stupid. Maybe that like they're an abnormally powerful,
like a differently looking
Titan that has something slightly different about it, right? Like a Titan the remix, like but like different versions.
I don't know what I am. No, this is over. I'm gonna put a stop to this. I'll kill him with my hands!
Come on, it's an easy question, so answer it. What the hell is it you want to do?
I want to become a member of the Scouts and slaughter every Titan that crosses my path.
Huh. Well played. All right then. I'll take responsibility for him. Let the higher-ups know what's going on. Not that I implicitly trust him, of course. It's more a matter of me trusting myself to
Don't look at me.
kill him if I have to. The bigwigs aren't likely.
Don't look at me.
My record more than speaks for itself, I'm pretty sure. Good news, Jaeger. You're now officially a member of the Scouts.
All right.
Okay.
Quite an eventful episode,
For real.
to say the least.
Yeah, a lot going on there.
Yeah. So that was an incredible episode of Attack on Titan. A lot of stuff happened. The hole has been plugged, and Eren has become a scout.
Yes.
What do you think of that episode?
I mean, just big relief, right? That Eren was finally able to like control the Titan and use it to an advantage, right? So they finally have one win, but that unlocks a million other things, right?
Yeah.
So they're just at the beginning. But I'm really excited to see what happens.
Yeah. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode and are excited for episode 14 coming next Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to see that episode beforehand, check out the Patreon linked in the description below, where we're going to be posting the extended uncut versions of all of our reactions way far in advance as soon as we can finish editing them. So yeah, join the Patreon to stay up to date. There's a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's go to the episode verdict.
Thank you for watching that episode. For now, we're going to turn to questions given to us by our Patreon members. Join the Patreon at any level to start asking these questions. Question 1.
Sure.
Flirtle asks, curious to see if you caught the connection between Eren carrying the boulder to a Titan from Greek mythology, Atlas carrying the world. How do you think those could be connected? Wow.
Really great observation. Okay, I did notice that. Anytime I
The way he was holding it was a bit like the pose.
No, it fully is, and I think it's a representation of the responsibility that Eren feels for the world. Like, he, in that moment, right, is the only person
The
who
last
can...
best hope.
Exactly. Who can complete that. In that action, he is carrying the hope and the future of humanity on his shoulders. So I think that visual of literally carrying the future of the world on his shoulders was very cool.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about it that way, but that's just really good symbolism.
Well, you can tell who was a Percy Jackson kid and who wasn't.
I was a Percy Jackson kid.
Not as big of a Percy Jackson kid as me.
I didn't read the picture book
apparently.
versions. Question 2. Toast Ghost asks, what do you think of the dynamic between Levi and Erwin? Do you think it's a close friendship, a mutual respect for each other's skill, or maybe even a slight romance?
Okay, Erwin, I feel like we've seen limited interactions between the two, so I reserve the right to change my mind on this. But just kind of like from the vibes, didn't get like a really close friendship sense or anything romantic, but definitely mutual respect. The aspect of like, oh, I'll take him and I'll take responsibility for that, and that being enough in order for Levi to be in charge, I think shows kind of the mutual respect that they have.
Yeah, and then let's go on to our last question. Ashton asks, what do you think about the assumption that the Armored Titan and Colossal Titan are both similar to Eren? Do you agree or believe they are completely different from both regular Titans and Eren altogether?
So, I don't think that the Armored Titan and Colossal Titan are similar to Eren. Because to me, the thing that defines Eren's Titan as separate from all other Titans is that there's like a little man controlling it, right? Like that isn't every other Titan that they've killed has dissipated and there's not a little like person, puppeteering inside. That combined with the amount of destruction that was done by the Colossal Titan and the Armored Titan, this could just be me being like a naive person who believes that people are good. I can't imagine a person seeing their situation and going, you know what, when I'm in Titan form, I'm gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
For like my people, right? Like that doesn't make sense to me. So I feel like the Armored Titan is like its own thing, the Colossal Titan is its own thing, and then Eren's just like a completely separate situation.
Interesting.
Like I think when they say the Armored Titan and the Colossal Titan are similar, they mean that in the sense that they're both abnormal. But that doesn't mean anything in terms of their actual similarities.
Okay.
Lots of things are different from each other, but that doesn't mean they have anything in common.
All right. Interesting answer. I'm not going to reply with anything.
Yeah, I can't say shit.
I think that's about it for this episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below if you're excited for Chapter 14 coming next Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or check out the Patreon to see it early. I'm super excited for next episode. How are you feeling?
I think it's going to be great, yeah.
All right. Let's get it.
Let's go.